just raise your hand and then we will allow you to speak and then you can ask your questions. So once from our side this PPT ends, then you can ask the question if you are having any, and if you want to ask question in chat box, you can do that too. So you have two options: either you can put the question in chat box, we will take question from there, or you can raise your hand, we will allow you to speak and then you can ask the questions. So once again, I welcome you all for this webinar. Hope I am audible. Please, anyone in chat box can reconfirm it that I am audible to all the participants. Am I audible? Just see chat. Perfectly fine. So go to next slide, please. So I will give you some information about this PDF program which we are launching this year only. So I have divided this into two parts. First, I will talk about IIM Visakhapatnam, what we are doing, and what they did in previous 10 years of our inceptions, and what we are planning to do. And then I will come to the program, that how we have planned and what is our objective in launching this program. So when we talk about Indian Institute of Visakhapatnam, people call us baby IIM, but we are no more baby. We established in 2015, and now we are a 10-year-old child, and we are having several programs, degree granting programs, like we have PGP flagship program, we have EMBA program, we have PGP DGM program, we have executive MBA, we have PGP EX. We have launched program for PGP MCI. So several programs we have launched. In that launching list, we are launching two programs this year. One is executive PhD and second is postdoctoral fellowship. So this is definitely institute of national importance. Some of the credentials we are having, definitely we have list of credentials, and all thanks goes to our able leadership, Professor M. Chandrasekhar, who is our director, and he got second tenure. Under his able leadership, we have many achievements. Definitely I'm not exaggerating, that's why I put some of the achievements which we got and which is relevant to you people as a PDF scholar. So this is the only IIM who is recognized as industrial research organization by Department of Science and Industrial Research, Government of India. We are the only IIM who got Dr. Ambedkar Chair Professorship for the social justice and empowerment related research. We are one of the few IIMs who are the signatory of PRME. We talk about Principle of Responsible Management Education, which is the initiative of United Nations. We have very beautiful campus in approximately 240 acres, and we got Graha 5 rating for this. We are net zero in energy, water and carbon footprint. The institute is ahead of all new generation IIM, which I called previously baby IIMs. In second successive year, we participated first time in last year, our rank were 33, and this year our rank were 29. We hope that we will get more further into the list when it comes to NNF ranking. On some of the parameters, we are ahead from new generation IIM. We got the second generation of IIMs and older generation IIMs too. So that is our credential which we made during this 10 year. The BR certified institute for great place to work. This institute is sought after destination for executive education program. We are if my memory goes right, we are on the second and third IIMs who are doing executive at such a large level, and all the industry people are asking us to do some programs, and that is the great credential which we are having. When we talk about publication, last year, this is the data of 2023-24, 1.43 publication per faculty as per ABDC category. We are not talking about only quantity of the publication, we are more focused on the quality of the publication, and here we are following ABDC ranking, and as ABDC ranking category per faculty 1.43 publication we are having. In today date we are having 37 faculty, and we are planning to increase this number in coming days. Next slide please. Now I'll talk about postdoctoral program, which fellowship program which we are planning to do from this year. So this year we have planned to this. This will be 1 year program definitely, but if we think that it should be extended by some time, it might extend by 1 more year. So mostly it will be 1 year, but it can extend it by 2 years altogether. Only Indian national residing in India are eligible to apply for PDF. So only Indian people and an Indian citizen, because sometimes there are certain visa issue and some of the issues coming in, so we don't want to make ourselves trouble in this situation. That's why we open for this Indian citizen only. Down the line, definitely we might go for global. You must have some good academic record and research potential, because this is a program where you know how to do research. I know who are people who are sitting in this webinar are having PhD degree and know how to do research, and they have great credential and some of the credential. So we want them ki they must have some research credential and teaching credential. The age limit is 35 years, and relaxation of 5 years we are giving, as we are a government institution. For the inclusivity, we are giving the 5-year extension for women, PWD, SC, ST, OBC, and EWS candidate. Candidate must have PhD degree in centrally funded institution or high reputed like IIM, IT, so central university or global recognized university or any. So this list we have kept very wide. Only central university, not but any of the university or institution which is having high repute can apply for this program. And definitely IIM Visakhapatnam will decide how we are understanding this institution. But there is no bar from the institute. If you are coming from any of the institute, we might consider. So there are some weightage for it, but most of the weightage is going for your research credential and teaching credential. Yes. Next slide, please. Then candidates should apply within 3 years of obtaining PhD degree. So once you are, and when I'm saying obtaining PhD degree, this should be the date of defense. It should not be the date of submission thesis and not the date of getting your convocation. So when you have submitted your thesis and get your provisional degree, that date means your defense date I'm talking about. So candidates should apply within the 3 years of obtaining PhD means defense date, and they should be appropriate in the management discipline only. Why we are saying that management discipline? Because when you have to work under the some of the faculty at IIM Visakhapatnam, we are having expertise in only management. So definitely we need only management discipline people. Okay, multidisciplinary will work, but it should be the allied area of management. Those who have submitted their thesis but waiting for this, they must submit the provisional degree of certificate at the time of joining PhD. Means till that time your defense must be done and you got your provisional degree of your certificate. Definitely, I'm not again talking about convocation, but your provisional degree must be there, which people are getting after defense. From PhD thesis, the application should have at least one research publication, number of author less than equal to 4, it should be not more than 4. In ABDCE or higher category journals, at least one publication be kept it. We will decide ki this is the part of PhD thesis or not, because this should be from your PhD thesis, whatever work you are doing, because definitely you will submit your PhD title. So we'll decide that it should be the part of your PhD thesis. Next, please. Selection process is very simple. I will take the questions one. I will come up with all the information which I am having, and then I will take the question. The eligible applicants will be evaluated based on SOP which you will submit. We will submit, and definitely you all people, most of the people have submitted their statement of purpose. We will see the statement purpose. We will identify the faculty members, and then from IIM Visakhapatnam, the shortlisted candidate only will be invited for. So if you are fulfilling all the eligibility criteria, we will see your SOP. We will identify the faculty members, their interest, and then we will call for your interview. That will be online, and personal interview will follow the research presentation. So same day there will be a PDF selection committee. There you have to present your some of the work. So you have what you have to do. Any of the work previously you have done or any of the thesis also you can present. So you will present presentation, and there will be one personal interview down the line. So that's how we will selection criteria. When we talk about benefit, we are giving 75,000 per month INR with the consolidated which you are getting. There will be contingency grant of 2 lakh. This upper limit, so you can't be get more than 2 lakh as contingency grant for attending reputed international conference, national conference, and we might add in the future workshops, seminars also into the list during entire tenure of a postdoctoral. Office space will be provided to PDF, so you will get a PDF. There shall be no compensation, allowance, benefit or other facility. So you will not have any HRA sort of thing, and you will not have this DA or any other benefit. 75,000 consolidated which you are getting. That we are providing. Next slide, please. What your responsibility? The goal will be published in top international recognized journals. It is accepted that at the end of the first year, at least one paper in ABDC B category should have been published or accepted with IMB publication. So some queries we got, I'm just doing FAQ, that some of the queries we got ki for taking you have asked for A, and now for going out you are asking for B, because we know ki cycle of A category publication is more than 1 year sometime, and depend on area, sometime it 8 months. So if you will write here A or A star, what will happen? There is no bar in publishing in A star and A, but what happen? You have only 1 year to publish. So if you start after coming here, if you start working, it will take another 3 months or 4 months to conceptualize the idea, collect the data, writing the paper. So you must have some cushion to publish that paper and to get accepted, because we know nowadays the publication cycle or this review cycle is increasing day by day. That's why we keep it lower, considering that sometimes it's difficult for you to publish in high impact factor or high category journal in ABDC A star, because it's taking 2 years and 1 year. So definitely we will aim to publish those paper. When you will go to outside, definitely we will in touch and then we will publish it. But this B category is mandatory for you. Fellow, we will also give you opportunity to teach maximum 60 hours. So our objective of this program is very simple. We want to not only be a good researcher, but a good teacher also. Down the line, our objective that whenever you will go to any of the institute as a faculty, that is the objective. So this is a bridge between your PhD journey and your teaching journey or academia journey. So when you are going somewhere, you must excel in the research as well as teaching. So we'll provide some opportunity with your faculty supervisor. You will take some of the classes, and we will also allow you to teach some of the courses, depend on your interest, depend on the availability. But that will not more than 60 hours, because we know that you have to do research also. Next slide, please. The last statement from my side, IIM Visakhapatnam might be your golden gate to enter the novel academic profession or enhance your research and teaching. So these are two things that if you are not working, it might be a golden gate for you, or it will be further enhancing your skill in the domain of teaching and research. So this is all from my side as PhD chair. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Professor Amit Sankar, Associate Professor in the area of marketing. I am the PhD chair at IIM Visakhapatnam and Research and Publication chair at IIM Visakhapatnam. These two posts I am handling. So I will closely work with you people, and I am taking care of PhD, Executive PhD and Postdoctoral Fellowship program at IIM Visakhapatnam. Now this is all from my side. Once again, thank you very much for listening us, and if you have any queries, question, please raise your hand. We are open for the queries now. Yeah, stop. Any question you people are having? Yeah, Dr. Monica.
A very good afternoon, sir. Very good afternoon, ma'am. I just wanted to know that is it mandatory that my area of research should
Sorry,
perfectly...
you are not audible. Can you be louder, please?
Just a second. Am I audible now?
Thank you very much. Yes.
A very good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. I just wanted to inquire, is it mandatory that my area of research or my research proposal should completely align with the faculty member, like the people who are doing research over there? Is it mandatory to do so?
No, it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory, but it will not mandatory. But try to understand, if I am expertise in X field, if you are coming with X field, it is easy for me to guide you and work with you. If you are coming with some other field, definitely we are in management, we know that interdisciplinarities are coming in. So it's not mandatory, but if it will be there, it will be easy for you down the line. That is.
Yes, sir. Because the broad domain is same. Like I'm from OBHR domain. So my domain is same, but the specific area of research, it might not align. That is, I think so, it is okay.
That is okay. That is perfectly fine, because try to understand, Monica ji, as you are doing research, currently how research world is going on, area is maturing in 1 or 2 or 3 years.
Yes.
So area is very dynamic nowadays when we talk about research.
Yes.
Okay, I published some paper in one domain. After that, journal are not accepting paper in that domain, because that area become mature. So personally, I'm not very much in the favor of area of research, and always I think that is evolving. So yes, but answer to your question, you can do that. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Dr. Nagavan.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you're very much audible.
Good afternoon, Amit sir and ma'am. Thank you for this great opportunity to hear you. As you're also stepping first time into this PDF, it is a glad opportunity for all the Indian students who would like to do postdoctoral program. I'm really very happy for taking part in this webinar. So my question for the day is, um, as I will try to extend a little bit with Monica Soniji, uh, I have done my HRM in my PhD study, but during my journals and all, I'm very much interested in fintech now. I am working on it right now. The applications of AI and other advanced tools with regard to personal finance management. That is what I'm looking for right now for a postdoctoral program. Will it be okay if I do the same thing with this PDF program? Will I be getting the guides? Secondly, when can we expect the personal interview, sir? Will it be within this month or can we expect it a very short span of a time?
Timeline. So I think dates, ma'am will tell you the what when is the interview dates, tentative interview dates of this. Most probably it will be in the first week of May. We are planning to do it. So first
Okay,
week of
sir.
May you might have interview for this because we will give shortlisting and accordingly first week of May tentatively will be the date of interview. That is the first question answer of your second question. Now it's coming to the first question. You are very much welcome to do that. You can, because we have several faculties who are working in fintech domain. You will say that I am working on fintech domain. I'm not saying and this branding myself, but my area, although I'm from marketing, but I'm doing research on fintech. Professor in finance, 2 or 3 Professor Monica, Professor Pooja, Professor Vijay Marisetti. There are 2, 3 professors who are working in the domain of fintech. So definitely fintech is the area where we are having expertise. Now you have to take, doctor, that if you are changing your field, are you okay with it? If you are okay with it, we don't have any issue in that.
I'm working on this from past 1 year plus, sir. I'm completely interested, and as the internal.
It's perfectly fine from our side. There is no bound on that. You can. We have the faculty to guide that.
Thank you. May I be permitted to ask one more question if you don't
Yeah,
mind?
please.
Sir, will you be giving any accommodation for us if we are selected?
So accommodation part, this is the question which is coming from the one thing I will tell you upfront that the new institution, we are having some problem in providing accommodation to the people because we have numbers of PGPs increasing. We can facilitate accommodation. Inside accommodation is not available to, I'm telling you upfront, but yes, we will facilitate your accommodation. We are planning to take, I'm not guaranteeing you, but we are planning to take some of the hostels from our side. We will put you in that hostel on charge basis because you have to pay for that. So we will facilitate the accommodation, but inside accommodation, and we are not giving inside accommodation to our PhD and PDF people. Why? Because your journey is like faculty, right? We are also staying outside. We don't want you to disturb by these all PGP events which is going on. We need some time and some place where we can work. Sometimes you have family members also, you are coming with family members. So inside, how will accommodate these family members of these participants? So PDF participants. So that we are planning it. We will facilitate your accommodation. Definitely we are planning to have some of the hostels where we can accommodate you, but that is on chargeable basis. Chargeable, definitely it will be very much nominal, not much. But we will facilitate accommodation. Inside accommodation is not available, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for the kind reply. Thank you. That's all from my end. Awaiting to see you all soon by person.
See you soon, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice afternoon.
Dr. Narendra ji.
Good afternoon, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Dr. Narendra Rally. Sir, I'd like to ask regarding the research, sir. Actually, I was into the finance background. my research during my PhD, I have did my research on asset liability management from Andhra University. From during that time onwards, I have this postdoc. I'm looking for this postdoc position in IIM Visakhapatnam, where opposite to Andhra University, IIM Visakhapatnam campus is there earlier.
Yes.
Sir, actually, I did my work on asset liability management in finance. So, can I continue that work? Can I extend that work, or is there any necessity for continuing on other areas?
Area you will decide, and definitely you can continue, you can look for new area. And what happened, when we are starting any of the journey, Dr. Naren, try to understand, when we started PhD also, you have some view. When you get into the program, sometimes your view has changed. When you are talking to the faculty, you are talking to the expert, scenario is changing. So we are not saying that you come with same topic or you change the topic. We are open for both the options. So if you want to continue on that area, perfectly fine. But you think that when you are coming here, you know, okay, this is the area where I can contribute, and this is the related and allied area where I can work. That also you can do. So you are open for both the options. If you want to continue in any area, more than welcome. If you want to change some of the area for the further understanding the phenomena and the different phenomena, you are most welcome. So both the options are available.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I hope I am able to answer your question.
Yes.
Can you see the chat box only? Is there any question in chat box? Selling this in dear sir. What is the question? Can you tell me? I can't see it. Rishabh, if you can ask the questions, two people are coming in, just let them in, then I will take the question of this subject. Yes. Yes, Rajeshwari ji, right?
Sir, good afternoon, sir. I'm Dr. Rajeshwari from.
Wrongly, because the distance between the screen and me is too far, so I am not able to see some of the names. Sorry
Is it
for
audible, sir? I'm Dr. Rajeshwari.
Yeah, Rajeshwari ji, you are very much audible to us. Yes.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm from a state of Telangana, sir. So my question regarding research is that in the research, do we have to select a region only from the Visakhapatnam, or else I can also collect the data from the respondents of Telangana state?
You can collect data from anywhere, so that is not that you have to. You can data worldwide if you want. So if you think that your study is multi-country study, see the impact of culture also, so you can go to other countries also to collect. So there is no bar on data collection. You can collect data from anywhere. So that is very much, we are very much open. Depend on your problem statement, what your problem statement is. If your problem statement requires to collect the data from any part of the world, you are most welcome for that. We will facilitate that. Later that we will allow you to go and collect the data.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Next, Gyan is next. Gaya Samad ji, please.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, very much audible.
Sir, my query is regarding the topic we have given in application. So is it necessary to work on that, or after being selected, so we can change according to the supervisor guidance or in consultation with the supervisor?
You can change it because this is for selection purpose. We want to see you have research potential or not, what you did previously. That is for that. So this SOP is for only purely for selection purpose. There is the process. There is no bound that you should continue the same topic. Once you will assign the supervisor, you sit with your supervisor, you decide your topic, and then you can go with it. So there is no any foundation to keep the same topic. You can change the topic down the line. Yes.
So so in corporate finance, if my thesis is on another topic, so in consultation with the supervisor, so we can work on that. Is it possible now?
You can work upon, so definitely you can work upon any of the topics. So this is only for selection process. Your SAP is purely for your selection process, nothing to do with your tenure when you are coming at IIM Visakhapatnam.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, next one, please. Sai, please. I think Dr. Eden. Dr. Eden is PS. You are not audible to us. You let the other person in and till the time. Yeah, Ranjit ji.
Yeah,
Ranjit.
hello. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, very much audible.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, thank you for this webinar. So I have done my PhD from Department of Economics and Finance, BITS Pilani, Goa campus. So I have submitted my thesis in February. I have an ABDC A category publication and the other ones are under review. So most probably my PhD open defense will fall between May and July. So by any chance, is that be a problem, sir?
Problem will be there if, so what we have written, ki at the time of joining of your PDF, so when joining will come, so when we are joining most probably in the July, right? June, July joining, so most probably I am telling you the tentative date, it will be 24th of June or last week of June, your joining will be there. Before you are joining to this program, you must have your PhD provisional degree, means defense should be done. That is the, so you have to make sure when you are coming here for the admission, which we are doing orientation on tentatively first week of July or last week of June, you must have your provisional degree.
Yeah,
That
understood, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Aiden ji, can you please try again now if you can? He's not. He's on mute. Aiden ji, you are in mute. Okay, and you can put your queries in the chat box. Now in chat box, if you have some questions. Yeah, previously some questions were coming in Q&A. Go to Q&A, please. Some questions were there in Q&A. I think Rishabh has asked some questions previously. Yeah, Q&A. So you go to Q&A, please. I'll take some of the questions from Q&A and then we will close our session. Just can you send it to me? Should I check for my system? It will not come, or I can come over there if you want. So now I will take from here. So I'm just coming over there. Just give me. So I am coming closer to the screen and I will take the question. Just open that screen. This now I'll take the question from Q&A. Hope I am audible to everyone. So I'll take the question. Rushabh ji is asking when can we expect that program to begin? So the program will begin in either last week of June or first week of July. That is the tentative date. Accommodation, maybe we will facilitate your accommodation, but try to understand, we are treating our postdoctoral fellowship scholar as our colleague. So you will be our colleague, like faculty colleague. So we are also staying outside. You will also stay outside, but we will facilitate that. We are not promising that we will provide inside accommodation, but definitely we will facilitate your accommodation over there when you are coming for IIM Visakhapatnam. And getting accommodation outside IIM Visakhapatnam and in Visakhapatnam is comparatively easy. Multiple options. What if a candidate has multiple ABDC category papers but not ABDC publication may be under review? No, the Rusabji, this criteria when and as public organization, public or institute of national importance and public institution, whatever criteria we have written, we have to owe that. So if we have written that A should be there, then A we are considering. But let if you have applied, let committee decide. If they are giving you some exemptions to you, I don't think so. There will be little chances, thinner chances, but they will check. If they will find you suitable, they will make the call. I can't say anything right now, but this ABDC is must have. Research field is sustainable. So Salendra ji is asking, I want to know that my research field is sustainable supply chain, and most of our people are published in SCI journals. Impact factor high, equivalent to consumption. Why we are considering ABDC list, Dr. Salendra? Because as a business school we are following this ABDC listing, and most of the business school in India and abroad is following this they are following ABDC. That's why we are following ABDC. Given this, if you have applied, committee will take a call. So we have some equivalencies also there, but no equivalency for the A. We have equivalency for the B, but let committee decide on that. There will be a selection committee who will take call on this. So we will let you know on that how we are considering this SCI journal high impact factor than ABDC, but chances are very thinner again and again. I'm telling you. When the proposed to start after interview will be there in the first week of May or second week of May, and this tentative start of the program in the last week of June or the first week of July. Rahul ji is asking, I did my PhD in behavioral finance. I want to do postdoc in AI in behavioral finance. So what is provide support for financial laboratory and database software? So in finance, we are having databases. We have Probase, we have SCQT, we are having this Capital Line, we are having Thomson and Reuters. We are planning to take Bloomberg. We are planning to establish FinTech Lab also. So definitely, we are having most of the database software. But we are planning to have FinTech Lab sooner than later. But you will get most of the databases related to finance at IIM Visakhapatnam. I had done knowledge sharing in PhD. Can I extend my PhD in knowledge sharing? Yeah, you can do that. If you think that this is an area where you can explore more, then you can go with this postdoc for the same ticket. What is the total number of vacancy for them? This is not any of the vacancies, not specified, depends on the quality of the candidate. So if you will get all people is quality, we will provide all to that, but at least one candidate per area at least I am talking about, but there is no any specified number. If we will find ki all candidates are good, we will provide opportunity to all the candidates, depend on the quality of the candidate. It's quite possible we will not take anyone if we will not find any candidate suitable for this program. So there is no specific number as such. So what is the Navy? So if you have defense in December 2028, just to go for that 2020, yes. Yeah, so definitely you are not eligible for this program because 3 years. We won't press people when you are having so much of experience. Definitely, you are now established. The objective of this program to nurture the people who just done their PhD and now they want to understand the academia before actually going to the academia, want to understand the research world. So objective is to nurture those young researcher, young not in terms of age, but young in terms of after post PhD, how much experience you are having. So that's how it's having. Rahul ji is asking, I did my PhD in behavioral finance. I want to do postdoc in AI and that we have answered it. Institutions, faculty members. Age collaboration with different. No, collaboration with other institutions and faculty is not allowed. If you want in our area, for example, you want to do this work under 2 faculties, that is allowed. You can be have committee, and there will be a committee which will we call it evaluation committee will be there, where you can have 2 faculty from 2 different areas of IIM Visakhapatnam. but it will not be from other institution. We don't want to. Down the line we can think of it, but right now it's not there. No, there is no report. You have to just, the criteria is at end of the day, there will be a committee who will sit and who will check your performance. Criteria is only one B category publication, and that is suffice enough for saying that you did some of the work when you came here. So there is no any specific requirement for submitting thesis or something. In nowhere it's required. It's required that you have to submit some of the work. Here you have to submit your work in the form of ABDCB publication. The only PhD holders from IIT and ISO. No. I'm telling in front of everyone, and we are making it on YouTube online also. There are no any preference will given to IIT, IIM, or any of the institute of national importance. If you have potential, we are here to nurture your potential. That is the simple motto. So we are not bothering that from where or which institute you are coming in. We are very much looking for that. You are having capability, you have potential, we will nurture those potentials. So when we are nurturing our faculty colleague, or we are, and I say that you people will colleague to us, we are not giving any preference or undue advantage to any of the PhD holder from any of the place. So definitely, as a program chair, I am telling you that there is no biases to you. If you have potential, we'll select that. So again, I am telling you that let committee decide, selection committee, chances are very thinner. So problem is that we are getting so I will tell you, I am not discouraging you people, but we are having more than 25 applications we have received till now, and this number will go up. So definitely competition is huge, and when it comes to competition, this is a selection criteria and shortlisting criteria that A, so chances are thinner, but let committee decide on this. There is no slots available this year, so if you will identify that all people, 25 people are equivalent good, we'll take all, but at least we are planning to have at least one from each area. An area we have decided, and this already disclosed on the website which area we are taking the admission. Yeah, so if it is to nurture, why not nurture? So we are nurturing, we are saying non-national institutions, we have written reputed, and there is very qualitative word called reputation, right? So we don't want that someone is coming from the non-affiliated institution, non-existing institutions. So that's why we said that recognized institution. So word we have used, we never use word called non-national importance candidate. We are saying that recognized and reputed institutions. So that word we have used, we never say that we are not taking admission from non-national importance. So we are looking for deserving candidate from reputed and recognized institutions. So institutions should be recognized, right? And you all will agree with me. Your institute should be recognized by some of the body. Then only we will give the opportunity for that. We will consider I have published in Scopus. So again, if you have published in Scopus, criteria is very clear. We have written the criteria that A is required. Depend on that A is something that we are looking for. Can review your paper based on the construct of the PhD thesis will be counted if need to be empirical. No. Anything which is related to anything, anything will work. Review paper will also work. It's not that empirical paper is required. Review paper will also work. Then any other question? I don't think if you have any other question, just check when someone have raised the hand. So again, I am telling you in nutshell, I am giving the information. We are looking for we are not biased towards the institutions. You are coming from X institution and Y institution or Z institution. That's why we are not preferring our own PhD students. We are allowing it to others to join. Otherwise, we could easily allow to our PhD students to do the PDF. Our objective is very simple: to nurture and to provide some support to the society as public institutions. One of the public institutions is our responsibility to nurture and provide some facility to the people who were not getting previously. at their institution, or they are getting the publicity, we want to again provide them the facility. So we are not biased towards, so we are not saying that if you are coming from IIT IIMs we will not take you, and again we are not saying that if you are coming from IIT and non-IIT and non-IIMs and non-Institute of National Importance, we will not take you. So both the cases is there. So we are not giving the preference, and same time we are not denying them. We can't deny as you are coming from IIT and IIM, we will not take you. That should not be there. So these are the two things we are very much clear, and that's how we are doing. And most welcome for this program. Definitely our objective is to provide facility and again I'm using word nurture, and that's why we are the one of the few IIMs who are focusing on teaching also. You don't only do research, just teach also. You will be the part of some of the executive program. You will understand how to do executive program. So our objective for your whole soul and growth in terms of academic. There is no any help in placement. We are not providing placement for our PhD scholars also, because these are the independent program. Definitely you will get many opportunity once you will do postdoc from IIMs, because definitely you will have great credential and you will understand the process. So academia will welcome you, but there is no any as such placements services we are providing, neither for PhD nor for postdoctoral. Work in a field investment pattern, could you say in this should have? That is very difficult question for me. As I am faculty of marketing, I don't know that which area you should work upon. So this will be very much injustice to me asking this question, that what a specialized topic you prefer to do PhD. You decide your area. You can think of public policy. You can. I'm just suggesting you can think of public policy. You can think of operations where people are talking. You can think of economics or social science also. So there are certain areas where you can think of economics and social science, and this is only suggestive operations and public policy. So that is my suggestion. On strategy also you can think of. So if you don't have ABDC, there are thinner chances. Again and again I am telling you. That's how I'm telling you. So if there are thinner chances to getting in, because we are getting applications for this. We are keeping it very much high, because we want people who has shown their research credential. Then only, and we are considering you as a faculty at IIM Visakhapatnam, more or less you will be our colleague. So that's why this criteria is ABDCA category. That's the criteria we put. Yes. So thank you everyone for your time, your engagement. Your engagement was the next level, and I got so many questions. I love to interact with you people. If you have any queries, no. It publication should before March application, before submission of the application. Interview will be online, and publication before the submission of application. So last date of application is tomorrow. So before tomorrow you must have publication. Again, ABDCA is the minimum criteria which we have kept, and there are thinner chances for other, but committee will call on it. Right. So thank you very much on behalf of IIM Visakhapatnam. I love to see you people at IIM Visakhapatnam down the line. Thank you very much for all your questions, all your engagement, and all your discussions. All the very best for all your future projects which you are doing, and hope to see you in the campus for the postdoctoral program. Thank you very much. On behalf of again IIM Visakhapatnam, I would like to thank Prasanna ji, who is helping us during this program. He is the AO in postdoctoral program, and she is helping us in all this what we have arranged. So thanks to her for arranging all the things. I also like to thank this IT team for all the support and providing us all the support to connect with you people. Last but not least, two people I must thank. One is our director sir, who provide us opportunity and given us opportunity to provide some facility to the larger society, and all our faculty colleagues. And last but not least, you people who are the heroes of this program. So I always say that participants are the heroes of the program, and they decide where program will go. Thank you.